Hi class, I'm going to go over the pre-assessment that we had yesterday. The first question it asks is, write an expression that is equivalent to the expression below in simplest form. Simplest form means that you combine everything that you can combine, and then you're left with an expression. So the first thing you want to do is circle the constants. Means positive 6 and negative 10 are the constants. So you combine those two by saying what positive 6 plus negative 10 is negative 4. And then you're going to add that to when you combine the two terms. The two terms here are m and negative 2m. So now you're going to try and combine those two. So they both have an m, so you write an m. And there is an imaginary 1 in front of any variable that doesn't have a number in front of it. So you're going to combine the coefficients negative 2 and 1, and that is equal to negative 1. So your answer is going to be negative 1m plus negative 4, or negative m take away 4. Those two are the same thing. The next question is number 2. It says Brooke wrote an equation shown below. 7x plus 6 equals 14. And what you're trying to do is select from the expressions below, or the equations below, which one of those is going to be the exact same answer for x as Brooke's. So like I showed you before, you draw a line down the center of the equal sign. And what you're going to do is try to create that 0 by adding negative 6 to both sides. Well, positive 6 plus negative 6 is 0. Then you bring down 7x plus 0. And then 14 plus negative 6 equals 8. So adding zeros not very meaningful, so we're just going to write 7x equals 8. And that's why this is the correct answer over here. The last question involves an equilateral triangle. So the best thing to do is just draw an equilateral triangle, and what you're going to try and do is come up with 3 expressions that equal the sides, because we're given the perimeter is 15x. So there's going to be an x involved in each of these, and looks like a constant's going to be added. And they're all going to be the same thing because it's an equilateral triangle. So first, look at the constant. If each of these are going to be the same thing, they all have to add up to 9. So what times 3 is 9? 3 times 3 is 9. And next, let's look at the term 15x. Well, there's an x here and an x here and an x here. So we have to add some number up 3 times to equal 15. Well, you can do 15 divided by 3, and that's 5. So each side of the triangle, the expression that represents each side is 5x plus 3. this represents each side length of the equilateral triangle. And I can find that because I'm given the perimeter. Okay, bye-bye.